So the Dialogue tool is an iPad app that allows teachers to quickly and seamlessly formatively assess oral argumentation. This tool is designed to help a teacher capture the things that are important, that are scientifically meaningful in oral argumentation.
A lot of times, and when I was a teacher, I remember this well, you'd be listening to students discuss and you just sort of get distracted by what is going on, and you're listening to specific students, and maybe the content is really what's in your head, and all of that's great. But if you really want to work with your kids on argumentation, then the tool allows you to be really specified and really target the attributes that kids need to be able to bring to an oral argumentation activity.
The Dialogue tool works by a teacher using sliders to record the quality of argumentation along several dimensions. The scores range from 0 to 2, and there are two groups of dimensions. First are those related to an individual student's contribution: claim, evidence, and reasoning. The second set of dimensions relate to the dialogical process of scientific argumentation. It has to do with listening to each other, critiquing the arguments and claims of other students, co-constructing arguments.
After the teacher uses the Dialogue tool, she can take that information and use it to decide which responsive mini lessons she wants to teach. We have a set of responsive mini lessons, or RMLs, which correspond with all of the different dimensions of the Dialogue tool. The RMLs always have a 0 and a 1 level. 0 means that they don't really understand very much about that dimension, and a 1 is that they have some understanding of it, but they could use a little more support. Let's say they participated in oral argumentation at the whole class level, and the teacher decided that her kids were doing pretty well with evidence and they knew how to leverage claims, but they might need some support with reasoning and, let's say, listening. So then what the teacher would do is go to the supply of RMLs, and she would say, okay, well, I actually gave the class a 0 for reasoning, and she would pull the RML for a level 0. Then the teacher might choose to do a listening activity at a level 1.
Right now, we are working with a small group of teachers to pilot and help us refine this tool for wider classroom use.
It rises more. Does that mean that there's more carbon dioxide?
We're building toward an experimental design to get evidence for how well this tool works to support teacher pedagogical content knowledge around oral argumentation.